Was Fortnite Chapter 6 actually good? Because we are saying goodbye to the Chapter 6 island in just a few days as we move into the Simpsons season and then Chapter 7. Me and Clark had a very interesting discussion about each Chapter 6 season on stream. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I'll be real, Chapter 6 feels like such a weird chapter. So here's the thing. I didn't play a lot of Season 1, bro. Like, I played most of the reload during Season 1 and then like half of Season 2. I'll say this, as the seasons progressed throughout the course of this chapter, I feel like I played each one more. Like Season 1, the Chinese theme season, I didn't play it that much. Everyone was complaining about the Typhoon Blade. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go play Reload because Reload was peak. I honestly think like during that time, like that was the most fun time to play Reload. Were you playing a lot? You didn't play a lot during Season 1, did you? Until like the Godzilla update.
I played a lot of it, but I was going through a lot of stuff regarding like my channel issues. Honestly, Chapter 6 Season 1 was my favorite season of all time.
Wait, Chapter 6 Season 1 was your favorite of all time?
Yeah. Not just because of the Godzilla collab, because I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Obviously, it helps, right? But that season was so fun to like grind XP and like play and...
You thought that season was more fun than Chapter 6 Season 3?
Oh, yes. Yes. Definitely, yes.
Really?
I did, personally, yes. So, it was exciting because there was a lot of like changes for like XP and level stuffs, which is what, me and my community were excited about. There's lots of changes, like the removal of the level cap and
I forgot about that. Yeah, that did happen, didn't
it? There was lots of changes, couple bad ones, but what was the most exciting part was how Epic kept buffing the XP, and the best method was looting in Team Rumble, and I was making like XP routes again and like looting in Team Rumble. It was so fun. It was like the old days in early Chapter 2. I was streaming all the time and it was really fun, and I had a lot of fun playing normal solos too. This is interesting too, because I've tried to get like my family to like play Fortnite forever, right? Like every season I always tell them about it. It's like, have a go. We have a PlayStation. Because they have a we have a family PlayStation. No one ever uses it. I always say it, and then my mum played it and she loved the season, and we had so much fun as a family playing together. So it was special to me because and it was the most fun I've had playing the game like normally since Chapter 1. I had a lot of fun playing solos and a lot of stuff. And then the Godzilla collab was just topped it all off. It was like the best thing. Winterfest 2 was amazing. What sucks too is that I didn't get to play much of it because of what was going on with my channel. I was very distracted. I remember saying it at the time, I'm not gonna let what has happened affect my thoughts of this season. This was an amazing season right here. Oh god!
Here's my thing. I get from your perspective why you like Season 1. I totally understand. And that's the thing, like people are gonna have their own personal reasons for liking seasons, right? Like for me, Chapter 6 Season 3 is like a top 5 for me. But like I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Like Season 1 for me, it was a return to form. The map was vibrant, it was beautiful. Like it addressed a lot of the issues that I had with Chapter 6. They committed to the bit, right? Like they kept the Japanese theme throughout the whole season. My bad, not Chinese, Japanese chat, I know. My bad. There was a lot that they did right with the game. But I think a lot of people were upset about the melee items, and then that carried over into Season 2. And the thing is, it's weird because like I remember like towards the middle of Season 2, like people just started getting burnt out. Remember that? Like when Cypher came out with that video, like Fortnite, we need. Well,
yeah.
I don't even know what it was like. It was like Fortnite, we need to talk. Like that's the meme, right? But like, but that's what everybody.
I was in that video. Remember?
What do you mean you were in that?
He was talking about like XP maps and he put some of my footage in it.
Oh, that's right. He did put. I forgot about that. He did put some of your footage in. The thing is, here's the deal. Because I feel like when we're having this conversation, it's not just about like the gameplay and everything from that time. It's also kind of like culturally, like how Fortnite felt for us. Because you were going, you were getting out of your controversies and your channel and everything getting taken down. But like I was going through like this weird phase with commentary content where I was just like, what am I doing? And it's just like I think Season 2 was the season that made me realize that commentary is just not as effective as it used to be. It's not like it doesn't mean as much anymore. I not only do I think I'm tired of it, I think a lot of people in the community are kind of tired of commentary too. Like, and it's kind of ironic because we're basically shooting a commentary video right now, right? But it's more so like the idea of like complaining about the game a lot, like coming from the standpoint of like always trying to figure out what's wrong and what's right. There's value in that. Don't get me wrong. There's always going to be value in that. This is no like shade at any of the current commentary content creators. Like, there's a lot of really good people that have come up even this year. For me personally, I think I'm done. Like I spent enough time in that arena, like giving my thoughts and perspective. Like I think another thing too, like one of the things about Chapter 6 that I really like, it did kind of like a lot of the things I complained about in Chapters 4 and 5, they solve for me in this chapter. Like there wasn't really much for me to to complain about, or to really talk about. I just didn't feel like it was necessary to really go in on the game. I get like the themes were repetitive and all that. And like I did make a video kind of responding to ciphers and kind of, you know, talking to the community a bit and everything, but it's just like, I don't know. It just didn't feel the same. I don't know, I kind of felt like I was beating on a dead horse with the commentary stuff. You know what I mean?
You were never good at it, so.
I don't think the community. Excuse me.
I said you were really good at it.
Oh, you said you were never good at it. I was like, what did you just say?
Oh yeah. I'll never say that.
But no, it's just I just don't think the community needs me to be as vocal about certain things anymore.
This is my piece. This is my video as well. Okay, so stop talking.
okay, Mister. I had
all about me.
Play Fortnite with me. And I loved it.
It was nice. It was really nice. I feel like they did the Godzilla collab perfectly. But here's the thing. There's always something they can do better. They could have added loads more stuff, but for what we got, it was amazing.
You know,
it was everything and more I ever wanted in the game for Godzilla.
It's just Godzilla felt so underpowered. Like it didn't feel like worth it to get him. You know, like for all the effort that you had to put in to get Godzilla, like the medallion was better. But once again, I'm looking at it from like a gameplay standpoint.
I get that. Yeah, it was fun for me. I loved it.
I get that you glaze the MonsterVerse. I understand. That's your thing.
I'm the #1 glazer for the MonsterVerse. So I know
you are the #1 MonsterVerse glazer. That's fair. What do you think about season 2? Like Midas coming back and like all.
This is where things get interesting because I don't think people liked this season, did they? I thought this season was actually just as good as season 1 for me.
I want that. Honestly, that season made me want to play BR more.
There was so much to do. It gave you so much reason to play. Like you had to go to you got these new POIs you had to go to, and then you had to fight the boss, get the vaults and all that, and then go to the black markets and use your deal bits and your gold. There was so much to do. It wasn't just like looking for people all game, and it was so cool.
The laser that they had us use to unlock the vaults too, you know.
Oh yeah, and the thermite as well.
The thermite and the lasers, like it was kind of unique how like they gave us multiple options to unlock the vaults. The only thing is though, like. Go east, by the way. The only thing is, like, the music kind of gets annoying after a while.
The music never annoyed me, but I don't even.
I'm over it. I'm over music at POIs. Like, I just wish they would tone that down. You know. Like, I get it. You cooked real hard on the music this season. It sounds great, but like, give it to me in a lobby track. I don't need that. It's weird. Like season 2 kind of feels like a blur to me.
It does to me as well, but I feel like the story was a blur. That's probably what I'm thinking, because the gameplay was amazing, the map changes were good, but Crime City, it was fine during that season. It was a good POI. It felt small though, like squeezed together.
Here's the thing I'm starting to realize. I think like the longer I play Fortnite, right, and the more Fortnite seasons I go through, the less impactful they become to me over time. Like I think it takes more to impress me because like I've been playing the game for 8 years now.
Yeah, that's why you gotta try and be open-minded about it and like think of it as a whole. Like
right, and that's like what I'm trying to do with the Simpsons season when it comes up, right? Like I understand like people are upset about the collabs and everything. Like I'm not real excited about the collab either. Like I'm not. But I think I still want to support it. You know what I mean? Like I can support something that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I'm gonna keep an open mind. I'm gonna give it a shot. That's kind of like what I did with Star Wars. Like I'm not a Star Wars fan. I don't like Star Wars. That's not my thing. But the Star Wars season kind of felt, I don't know. I enjoyed it for the first week, and then when we got Darth Vader, but then after that, it wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't exciting to me that much. Like you know what it was? I didn't feel like I needed to log in to play the game. Like I was missing out on something. Like that's what the Star Wars season felt like. It did not feel like I was missing out on anything by not.
Fortnite. That's one of the biggest issues with the game as a whole. Anyway, I think right now, not having a reason to play apart from just like FOMO. I feel like it's so important. People get upset about it, but it's super important. Definitely. It's so important. Log in, do your daily quests before they go. Like, yeah.
I understand people like to vilify the concept of FOMO. Like, I get it. It can definitely be used to, it can be weaponized against people for sure.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna act like it can't be, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, FOMO can also make things fun. Like it's exciting to log into the game and feel like, oh, I wanna be a part of this because it's never coming back. It's like going to a concert. Like when I went to see Chris Brown this year, to the Breezy Bowl, I knew he's probably not like he'll have other concerts, but he ain't gonna do a 3-hour concert again. You know what I mean? Like this is a special special one and done kind of a thing. So like I gotta see it. But Fortnite used to feel that way. It used to be like a concert or somebody's birthday, or you want to be there for that event. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel like that anymore. And I think it's because of something you touched on earlier. It's just like when you don't have like the story you're talking about, like the story kind of felt like a blur to you
in season 2. It did, yeah.
But honestly, like when you don't have a storyline that people are enthused about following, I feel like the story is kind of what gives context to everything to make the season stick in your mind more firmly.
Honestly, I think that's what it is. I think that's why Chapter 5 season 2 feels like a blur to me as well, even though I really loved that season because the story was weird.
Because it's like, okay, you bring Midas back, right? But like, for what? Like, what did he do that was important?
Yeah, and there's been no voice lines at all this whole chapter. But then the Death Star event had voice lines, which I thought was weird.
I thought we had voice lines at the start with Jonesy and
Nope.
Hope.
No.
In season 1 or 2. But
we did in chapter 5.
Remember, I think there was a voice actor strike or an actor strike or something.
Yeah.
So
but I thought I thought the Death Star event. I thought they were going to be back since then, but we haven't had them.
I don't know. I'm glad the Death Star event too. Like, it was cool. Once again, that's the thing. Fortnite does good live events. I know everybody likes to say I think it's just popular to crap on Fortnite right now. Plus, like, we've had all these conversations, like everybody in the community's been having all these conversations about like how unpopular the game is and all that, and I don't know. I think Fortnitemares kind of stepped things back up. Like Fortnitemares really made the game more exciting for me again. Like it made me want to get back on Fort.
Yeah, season 2 was great. I know what the story was after like watching those videos on it and whatever, but it really just was a blur. But the Midas update was really exciting. It was like, because that was like...
What was a Midas update?
The updates were crazy in Season 2. We had an update every single week, I feel like. We got new weapons in the black markets, and we got, the Midas skin came out like a week after the season came out. And like, Midas came back, and he was like an NPC on the island, and we got the story with him. Like, the story's there, but you have to speak to all these NPCs,
Yeah.
Because remember, season 2 was the live event for season 2 was really strange. Like, we had Dago like trying to open up the portal, and the wolf guy, I forget his name, but he was like the most boring character ever. He did nothing. The wolf guy.
Yeah, the Richard Blaine something. Kane, something.
Fletcher Kane.
Thank you. Yeah, Fletcher Kane.
Yeah, he did nothing.
I don't know, man. It's just like at that point the storyline wasn't really worth. Oh, there's Kakarot's here. Hold on, jump out.
The storyline was weird. Come here, Tickle.
The thing is, it's not even the main chapter 6 storyline that made me want to start like looking at it again. It was OG. OG's influence is what kind of spiced things up for me. OG is another thing that kind of, I don't know. It was super. People were super hyped about it for like the first month. We had the whole bot issue with the game, and then no one cared after that. But
yeah, season 2.
Once again, I think what what OG shows, right, is that like if they take the concept of OG and remix it a little bit, like flip it on its head, I think that would be more impactful to people and more people want to play.
Yes.
If they just have the same version over and over again, like give me some new details with the story.
But yeah, season 2's live event, there was like a build up for like 2 weeks, and then it was meant to happen on like, it kept getting delayed or whatever, and we had that cutscene, didn't we?
What was the season 2 live event?
Dago was trying to breach into the spirit realm with the sinister mask, and the Baron was trying to protect him because they had a deal.
I feel like I didn't even watch that live event. Did we?
It wasn't even an event really. It was a quest really. Like, it wasn't like a one-time event. It was a quest you had to do and then Dago would go into the spirit realm, then you would get a cutscene of him in the spirit realm when he got corrupted.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't even think I did that. So like, I don't know. I remember the different items that they brought every week. Like, I remember the baseball bat. Everybody was freaking out about that. I thought the baseball bat was actually kind of fun. That was one of the things that like me, Microwave, and Dragonfly were having fun with. We were just like popping people with the baseball bat all day. That was kind of cool. But I don't know. It
was a good season. I did really like it.
It was a good season.
But it was a blur. It was a bit of a blur now. It was, sadly.
Here's the thing. Fortnite doesn't make bad seasons. They don't. I don't care what anybody says. They don't.
But yeah. Anyway, now the Star Wars season.
We kind of already talked about the Star Wars season. Like the Star Wars season didn't really have.
I got things to say about it.
No, you don't. Okay, it's stupid.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought I did. Thank you for correcting.
Go ahead.
So I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I was so excited for this, and I've always wanted a Star Wars season. and it looked amazing. The 4 POIs we got were horrible, and they were all in the corners. Like, they were terrible. We didn't even get a chance to go there because they were never in zone.
In defense of the Star Wars season POIs, I like the resistance base. That was the best one.
They were good, but it's difficult to like like you were never there, and they were really small.
They were good, but the placement of them was weird. It didn't feel like if you didn't land in one of the 4 corners, there was no way for you to.
Yeah, like
there's no reason for you to interact with.
Yeah, like if you didn't go there, you wouldn't experience any of the new Star Wars stuff. I mean, all the weapons were the Star Wars weapons, but everything else it wasn't like it didn't feel like a new season. The new stuff was all in the corners. There was nothing new in the game. Like we got the TIE fighters and the X-wings. That was the only new mechanic which you got. They were cool, but they were cool. Yeah, but they were very slow. And what annoyed me is how for some reason they just removed all the mechanics from season 2. They got rid of all the bosses, the vaults, the banks, the black markets. Like it was literally just like playing season 2, but without any of the cool mechanics. It was boring. The first couple days were obviously I played it, but I didn't really have much fun with it. I had a lot of fun in rank, and the updates that we were meant to be getting every week, like this week the resistance are putting up, then we're getting the lightsaber stuff was cool, but we already seen that before. The updates were terrible. I feel like they should have just made it an update at that point. The cosmetics were really good. I like the cosmetics. It was cool. The cosmetics we got were amazing, definitely. But we only got 3 Star Wars skins the whole season in the item shop. The rest were in the battle pass. I feel like we should have been getting more for a Star Wars season.
You know, here's my thing. The biggest problem with the Star Wars season is that they just put the main. What the hell?
Oh god! I can't pick up my broom. I can't pick up what
the Star Wars season. The problem with it is just that it stopped the chapter theme. Like all the chapters meta, the themes, and all the cool stuff about the chapter got put on hold. Little tickle sprites got vaulted. Like all the weapons got vaulted. The TIE fighters and all that stuff that got added in. Like it wasn't. They were too slow and too overpowered at the same time, which is what made it weird. There were a lot of clips of people just dying to TIE fighters from the lasers, but they were also people just like you could get away from them so easy. Like they were so god dang slow, man. I don't know.
It was when things started going downhill for everything, really.
Things were going downhill before that because of what was going on in chapter or in season 2, right? But like I feel like that was kind of the nail in the coffin for a lot of people. And then the crazy thing is, so like we go through all of that. Let me say this. The coolest thing about Star Wars for me was hands down the Darth Vader update. Getting to play that and make some fun clips, do some voice acting like that made it fun. And that's the thing, like people have to understand this, man. Like you don't have to like everything about a season. You don't even have to you don't even have to really enjoy it, but just like find something, like see if there's some way you can enjoy it. But that doesn't mean you have to glaze the hell of it. You also don't have to hate it. It's like, hey, you know what? This just isn't for me.
Yeah, I played a lot of ranked, but I played a lot of different games that season. I wasn't like
that was when you started to branch out and to experiment with other stuff a little
I
bit.
played a lot of GTA and Fall Guys, and mostly.
Yeah, I think you started jumping back on Roblox at that time too. Like you started to do some Roblox stuff. You weren't doing content, but you were like trying to experiment with the Roblox.
Yeah, just having a look at Roblox. Yeah, but
there's the thing. There's not really much else to say about the Star Wars season. It just wasn't good.
Star Wars is such a huge thing, and for a Star Wars season, they just really didn't do much with it. Like we didn't get anything exciting.
You know what? I don't even think that it's that they didn't do much with it. It's just that it wasn't. The execution just wasn't what we needed.
I don't know why. It literally just felt like season 2, but without any of the cool stuff. That's what it felt like. That's exactly how it felt like. Because the POIs were all in the corners, you never really got to go there. I mean, the Star Wars, all the weapons being Star Wars I wasn't really upset about that. That was interesting.
That's part of the problem. That's what I'm saying. Like I think that's part of the execution issue.
It was weird that
all the weapons
there wasn't any.
Should not have been Star Wars. Should not have been Star Wars weapons.
Because
it shouldn't have been.
Looting was really weird too, like because you would just get all the best loot in the game instantly, and there was no ammo boxes anywhere. Like you didn't need any ammo, did you, for anything?
Not really. No, it was all laser weapons.
It was very strange.
I'd be cool if it was Terminator, but not for.
And here's something interesting too. After I got my mum involved with Fortnite in Chapter 6 Season 1, she enjoyed Season 2 as well, just as much. And then the Star Wars season she hated, and she hasn't played it since.
As a non-Star Wars fan, I just didn't care. I still think to this day the best Star Wars season
Chapter 4
ever had. Chapter 4 Season 2.
That was incredible.
It's
that was even better than the Star Wars season.
They brought some of that stuff back for this, and it still just didn't hit right for me. I don't know why it's better. It just is.
They could have done so much more. We can go on about all day what they could have done and what they shouldn't have done. but it just wasn't a good season.
Listen, once again, I'm glad they experimented. I'm never gonna like shame Epic for wanting to try to experiment with something with the game, but like I just don't think that was it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Listen,
yeah. Not gonna hate on it.
I'm under the opinion that Fortnite doesn't have bad seasons per se, but like that one execution on that just wasn't. I'll put it this way: if that was somebody's first time playing Fortnite and they were a Star Wars fan, they probably would have fell in love with the game.
Oh, actually, you know what I did play a lot during this time? What? I forgot Battlefront 2, because
oh, that's right.
That's the Star Wars. That's the Star Wars game, and it's that game during that season was blown up like crazy. Probably because they were expecting a lot more from it, and they realized, wait, let's just play Battlefront. This is what Fortnite's trying to be right now. And honestly, it was a lot of fun. That's probably why the game was blown up, because of the Star Wars seasons. Like, this is not it. If we're gonna be playing Star Wars, then may as well play Battlefront 2.
Like I said, I've said all I need to say about the Star Wars season.
But the live event was really good. I thought that was amazing. Plot twists, story. It was the best event we've had for sure in a long time.
Listen, the best thing about the Star Wars event was Superman showing up at the end of it.
That was crazy.
I will die on this hill.
That was crazy in a Disney in a Disney event too. That was just crazy.
Yeah, Superman just watching the Death Star blow up and be like, it's my turn now.
Honestly.
Like, I want, and like that's the thing, like the superhero season, God, bro, the movement was so good.
It was so good. The weapons, the spires,
the pros,
the battle pass, the battle pass, the POIs. Oh, it was amazing.
The battle pass was pretty decent.
The skins were amazing.
I still am gushing over that movement, man. I was sad. I'm still sad. I missed that. I have nostalgia for that season already. Like, that season was just so damn well thought out and executed. It
really was. They really saw all the posts about the season 3 curse of all the season 3s being banned, and it's like, hold up, we're gonna absolutely cook. We're gonna cook.
That season 3 curse doesn't even exist, bro. Like, we've had some good season 3s.
Do you know what do you know? I know, but that's what people say. But do you know what I feel like? I feel like they purposely. I feel like the super season might have been for like the end of chapter. So season 4. What if they swapped season 4 and 3 around because of all the hate that season 3's got? There's like, we're gonna test this. We're gonna see if this gets hated either way. And they swapped it around.
Season 4 swap season 4 and 3 around. You talking about like the bug season?
Yeah. What if the bug season was gonna be season 3?
I don't think that would make sense with like where the story was going or anything, because you needed.
I know, but I mean, it feels like they would have been swapped.
I don't know. I think the order is fine.
It's fine. I feel like they did a really good job of it, but I feel like that it would have been interesting if they changed the season order because of the hate. What was it? All the season 3s were getting hate, and it was like a curse thing, wasn't it? Like, oh, it's like an expectation now. Oh, season 3 is gonna suck. Because that's what people were saying. It was like, who's not playing next season with me?
Percy says that season 3 would have been an 8 out of 10 if it was for the pom-poms. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, those pom-poms were not an issue. They really were. I guess maybe for endgame for some people, bro, but if you had gauntlets and crows, you're not. Them pom-poms did not. I used to love crapping on kids that had those. Everybody thought they were so good because they were throwing around the pom-poms. I was like, bro,
they were good. They were good. The story was getting really interesting again as well, wasn't it? With like OG.
Forget about the story. I'm just talking about like the superpowers. Can we just talk about how amazing the kill switch dualies were? Still one of the best items to ever be added to Fortnite. Like, hands down, undoubtedly. Oh, this car's about to flip.
Definitely, honestly, it was incredible.
You got season 4, man, the bugs, and it was once I knew people were gonna get tired of the bugs quick. But I think Epic did a good job of balancing that though. Like, we had different amounts of bugs throughout the season. Then they took them away for a little bit. Like, I know people were mad because the bugs got taken out, but like, I don't know why, but I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with the bugs being taken out of the game. Same thing with the medallions. Like, the medallions and the bugs getting removed made the gameplay more fun. Like, this right now, what we're playing, this is more fun to me. This is just like a normal battle royale experience. It's nice to have that. I don't need to fight NPCs all the time. And I was cool with fighting them, but like, it's just not necessary.
This season's been really good too. We've had POI changes every update too. They did this season good.
Like OG Fortnite.
I want to talk about the Tickle Monster event too, because that was really good.
That was the best event so far of the chapter to me. I understand like the Star Wars one, like people love that and everything, but I like maybe I'm biased because I'm a Superman fan, but like I really enjoyed that one.
The music in that event was so good. When all 3 tentacles rizzed up and was like charging up, they're like da 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 da. It was so good. It was, and then Superman came in. I haven't felt that excitement in an event in a long time. Well, the Death Star event was also really good too. Like, the running around in a Death Star wasn't all that fun, but like when we had that boss fight with Palpatine, and when we rifted back to the island and the Death Star blew up, and then the Rift Portal blew up and we got superpowers and the ending, like the second half of the event was the best for sure. I feel like the teaser we got for the event, they shouldn't post videos of the live event because it should be a whole surprise. So remember that the end event had a teaser for it.
It's never gonna be like that ever again, bro. And that's the thing that sucks. Like you're never gonna have that in Fortnite again. You're never gonna have it to where like you're fully surprised with something. Those days are gone, and I'm happy that I was able to experience them.
I miss it. I miss it a lot.
The time that I did, but yeah, and once again, I think, and this is what I've been talking about all year, but like Fortnite's problem right now it's not really gameplay, it's just culture. Like culturally, like the game just is not where it needs to be. I think here's the thing. I think when you get stuff like Fortnitemares, it helps, right? Like this season has revitalized my interest in playing. Like I've been wanting to play more. Like we had 2 amazing streams last week when we played. You know, the new reload map came out. The BR update. All of that was like really fun. But like now I'm kind of wondering like how things are gonna be for the future. You know, like okay, we gotta get to The Simpsons. And then really more so than The Simpsons, I'm kind of curious about like what chapter 7 is going to be like. Like they're doing this whole gala theme, but it's like I want Fortnite to remember and recognize like this game is a battle royale and it needs to remain a battle royale.
When I heard that it was going to be a garlic theme, I didn't really get it, and I was like, what the hell? What is that? And when I heard what it was like, this doesn't seem very exciting. But I felt like that with the Japanese theme for chapter 6 season 1 and the myths and the Greek god theme, but they ended up being.
This is what I'm trying to. I can see Greek gods. I can see the Japanese theme. What I don't see is like I don't see Simpsons. I don't see a Met Gala like a fashion show. Like I want, if you're going to collab with something or bring a theme into the game, it needs to be some kind of military war or fighting theme, something like that. Even the superheroes, I get it, right? I can see that working in Fortnite, but The Simpsons, I don't see it. I'm not seeing that as a concept, like really popping off. But yeah, I don't know. I need to see more from Fortnite in terms of like getting themes that are really good for Battle Royale. The collabs for Wrecked, most of them made sense. Like Metallica being a part of that. And once again, that's more the music side of things. But Metallica being in a car theme Mad Max type season, perfect. Chef's Kiss, like those two things blend together well. It just got weird when you started throwing in like Pirates of the Caribbean. And it's not that we couldn't have like a pirate theme season would be kind of dope. Like imagine they flooded the map again, right? But we had pirate ships, and that's how you went from like mini island to mini island all around. You had to like pilot your ship through the storm. You know, there's like little jungles on different parts of the, the island that are sticking out. But that would be sick.
Yeah, they should have saved that collab because that really did not fit in the season at all. It wasn't great.
Another one that we should be getting is like cowboys. Like they can even, if they want to do aliens again, they can do like cowboys and aliens. That's the thing that people, like.
Yeah, mix 2 themes together. 2 crazy themes.
Yeah, fusing themes together would be cool. I wouldn't even mind like an anime theme season. Like go all out. Like get me a shonen anime season. Bring in like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball. Give us, all new like characters and stuff. Like I would be down for that.
That could be a good mini season.
But or a mini. But I don't want. Here's the thing. I don't want my mini seasons taking the place of the entire meta of BR, and I also don't want my themes that feel like they have a place inside of Fortnite. But if I'm being real, I kind of, even though anime would be dope, I kind of want them to take a break from superheroes and superpowers. Go hard on the military themes and get back to Fortnite's core. Get back to the Fortnite's BR, main BR formula.
I can see
Go ahead.
I can see the garlic. What's wrong with my glider? I can see the garlic theme being.
The gala?
I'm calling it garlic. Okay, I can see it being like, imagine, so like Restra's theory, like Geno and his inner circle, like that could make sense, like in the story, and like we could have like
Geno's throwing on a Fortnite fashion show.
Wait, am I getting the wrong? Am I getting the wrong thing for Gala? Isn't Gala like a bunch of like rich people dressing up really nicely?
Yeah, it's like basically. It's a display of fashion, people's fashion. I'm sure there'll be some way to enjoy, but it's just like it's getting to a point. It's just it's getting to a point though where I'm just like it's hard for me to get invested. But you know what? Let me say this. Let's say that they gave me a theme I really wanted. Would I still get like super enthused? Probably not. I just think Fortnite burnout is a real thing. Holy.
Damn.
Bro, how am I
what
dying
the hell?
So fast?
That's crazy. Yeah, I died pretty fast too.
Is everyone just using soft aim now?
I'm kind of getting excited for the Simpsons season.
Are you?
I am. I kind of am. I feel like if the whole map was like a town, that could be cool. But I don't understand what the loot pool was going to be. I don't really. It will be fine. So those are mine and Clark's thoughts, guys. I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. I'm going to be reading them all. Don't forget to like and subscribe.